Oh, hi. I'm artist and author Greg Long, looking through my old home videos for inspiration. Want to join me?
Cool! I found some old footage from a trip to the UK back in 1997. My uncle Bruce took us to the town of Bath. From an author's perspective, I found it to be a place of stories upon stories. Perhaps that is where some inspiration lies. This must be the Royal Crescent, or something like that. My uncle Bruce knew that Nicole and I would love Bath. Before going to the Roman baths, we stopped to have a look at the Royal Crescent, an 18th century row of 30 terraced houses considered to be among the UK's greatest examples of Georgian architecture.
There's a lovely walk
Then we headed off to the Roman baths. To be honest, the front facade looked pretty ordinary. But once beyond the 19th century facade, we found the Roman baths below us, below street level. This immediately spoke of the passage of time. And the Victorian-era statues immediately showed us that the people from that era were trying to tell us a story. Inside, the stories continued, with more contemporary models and signs telling us how the Roman people lived. As a writer, I was really getting the sense that each generation tends to reinterpret and reinvent the past. And as an artist, I could not help but see that these same generations reflected their own concerns as they did so. I heard debate over whether that was a Gorgon's head or some sea god's head. As a writer, I find it fascinating that there are things from the past we have absolutely no idea what they really are. So if I'm writing a story, shouldn't I include things like that in my story? Something about those gods, sitting on that wall in splendid loneliness, it made me wonder whether the icons of today, they'll end up in the same kind of situation in some strange museum in the future. There's 33-year-old me trying to look profound and thoughtful for this video. Just goes to show that we like to promote stories about ourselves too.
Bob.
Hi, Gregory.
I wish him well.
I really like them.
These baths when we come, they've been all and have done for the last 5 years. That's their account. About 8 or 9.
Outside the Roman baths, we return to the Avon River and admire the Pulteney Bridge, built around the same time that Cook sailed to Australia. Along with the Rialto Bridge in Venice and the Ponte Vecchio in Florence, it is one of the very few surviving bridges in Europe to both be a river crossing and a shopping arcade. But now it is time for us to move on to our next destination. Thank you